Hi, in this video on function machines, also known as number machines, we're going to feed a decimal as an input into our function machines. Remember, a function machine is just some kind of rule, it's represented by this box, that does something to the input and then spits out the answer, basically. So this 18.8 is being fed in as an input to this function machine, and then it's taking that input and it's dividing it by 4, and it's going to spit out the result. Well, let's work out what that is to find out what's coming out of this first box. We're going to do 18.8 divided by 4. And the way we can do that is using a sort of bus stop type method. So 18.8 divided by 4, like that. Remember, we put the decimal point so that these decimal points are lined up like this, right? So what we now do is we say 4 into 18. So 4 into 18. How many times does it go? Well, it is 4 times, 4 whole times. 4 times 4 is 16. So we're left with a remainder of 2. So we put the remainder of 2 here. And then we say how many 4s go into 28? Well, it's 7. 28 divided by 4 is 7. So we end up with 4.7. So that means after this 18.8 is fed into this number machine, the function machine is divided by 4, it's going to spit out 4.7. And now this 4.7 is being fed into another function machine. So this function machine is going to multiply it by 5. So we need to do 4.7 times 5, right? Now, how do we do that? Well, what we could do is we could do 47 times 5. So I'm just going to do that. 47 times 5. And we can do long multiplication. Now, the 7 times the 5 is 35. So we put the 5 here and we carry the 3. And then we do 4 times 5 is 20, but plus that carried 3 is 23. So it's 235. So 47 times 5 is 235. Now, if we initially put 235 here, then what you do is you count the decimal place jumps, because we actually did 47 times 5 to get 235. So 47, the decimal point is at the end after the 7, right? After the units digit. But it's moved 1 position to the left, and therefore this decimal point here moves 1 position to the left to get 23.5. So therefore, 4.7 times 5 is 23.5. So this 4.7 fed into this number machine, it's multiplied by 5. The output, what comes out, is going to be 23.5. And that means X is 23.5. And that is the final answer.